Hey, so it's been a really long time since I've been wanting to make this second video. I had a couple of people asking me, what happened next. So here is part 2 of You Are Not Alone. So I ended the last one basically just saying that I got a real job. My whole idea there was that I wanted a 9 to 5 type thing with like consistent income. That wasn't really what I got. It definitely wasn't a 9 to 5. I worked a lot more than that, and not only did I just like work a lot of hours, I took my work home with me. So like technically I wasn't working, but I would still be thinking about work and all the things that I had to do, what needed to be done next, and that sort of thing. And like for someone like me, it's not exactly healthy to have a kind of job like that, because I will take on more and I will constantly think about it. And I had a pretty, I guess you could say, demanding boss. Like he wanted more, he wanted more, he wanted more, he wanted more. And I'm the type of person that's just going to keep trying to give and make someone happy. And I kind of like forgot about myself. So I actually burnt out. I burnt out of a job at the age of 25, which is really not good. So I ended up quitting because I just like wasn't doing well. My anxiety was crazy, and at the time also my ADHD, but I didn't know that was what it was. So I quit the job, and I felt like super, super bad about myself. I was like, again, Alyssa, like you quit something else, you can't even do this type thing. There you go, my phone again. I'm just gonna turn it off. Yeah, so I just like felt really bad about myself, like, oh, you can't do this, what are you gonna do, type thing. So my fallback has always been like I work for my dad. He has his own company, so I just went and I worked for my dad. It's doing assembly line work, so it's actually like torture for me, and I feel like most people with ADHD. But the cool thing was I got to listen to podcasts, and I ended up listening to and watching at the same time a lot of TED Talks, and that was how I came across Jessica McCabe's video, Failing at Normal. That's really what got the ball rolling. And I have to back up a bit because I forgot something that was super important. The whole reason why I quit the job was because my ex-boyfriend made me see that I didn't deserve to be treated that way. I deserved a job where I could go to work, be appreciated, and not be called or texted or messaged while I was at home asking if I had done something, or saying that things needed to be done, or I didn't have to get it up extra early because I had to call Europe, which is on another another time zone, and that sort of thing. So we were constantly like going back and forth, because at the time I believed like, you have a job, that's what you do what you're supposed to do. But he was so right, like it was consuming me, and that's really not fair. So I really had to learn how to put some boundaries in place, and I'm still doing that. It's boundaries is super hard, but it's really, really fun at the same time. So let's fast forward back to what I was talking about. So my diagnosis really got like the ball rolling for me, I guess you could say. I ended up just doing like what was right for me. So at first I was really, really lost. Nobody in my family had ADHD. I have one friend who has diagnosed ADHD. He helped me a lot. It was just like knowing that someone else was there was really great. Then I also, I realized that I needed more. So I started a support group in my area. That's amazing. I really, really love my support group. And last week we had like a class, like the typical round circle support group, and it was really, really amazing to just like share and be understood, and like seriously everything that people were saying I could relate to. So it was just really great. So like the support group, and then seriously the best thing that I've ever done for myself is signing up for ADCA, which is ADD Coaching Academy. And right now I'm actually coaching at a minimal fee because I'm not completely certified yet. So I do that, and I'm in school, and I just completed a class called Personal Transformation. I highly, highly recommend that you look for a coach that could coach you in it, or even just take the program yourself. You learn so many life skills that I feel like they should be teaching in schools. It's really, really awesome. You find out your values, your needs, your talents, what about ADHD could be getting in your way. You learn about your brain, just like so many different things. And then they also show you ways to like look at what you've already accomplished in your life, and then use how you accomplished that, or like what got you through it, to tackle things that you really have a hard time with, and just like really cool stuff like that. And then you have learning partners who you can like talk about all the material with, and yeah, I really love it. Like I feel like finally I've found the thing that I'm going to be doing in my life. And I feel like I just like was on a roller coaster of doing what I thought I needed to be doing, which was basically what other people were doing, or what other people thought I would be doing. And that's where the problems lie, obviously, because I'm not like being true to myself. Yeah. I feel like, I'm not sure if I'm missing some things in there, but yeah, basically the whole like uphill climb type thing, like what got me climbing back up rather than being down, was just being true to myself and understanding myself. And seriously, that's not easy to do alone. You are not alone. You aren't. So reach out, find resources, find friends, find anything that will help you to get you through it. There's so much out there, and I totally get the whole part where like, okay, everything costs money, help costs money. But I started a support group. I basically charge $5 just to cover the cost of the room. And like just stuff like clipboards and that sort of thing. Like you can do it. It's just like getting the ball in motion, and yeah. If you ever need anything, just reach out to me, and I'll try and help you find some resources in your area, or we can just talk. Yeah. So I hope that you enjoyed my part 2. If you have any other questions for me, let me know. I would be happy to answer them. And also, I really hope that I don't get back to like the second video after like, I think it's been 3 months. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed it.